Hello, welcome to the Ball Street Social Club. No main show this week as it takes a break for the international football. But Liverpool, of course, appointed Jurgen Klopp as the manager. Liverpool fans are absolutely elated with the decision. But how do the fans of the other Premier League clubs feel about it? We spoke to Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV, Baz and Ped from Toffee TV, Sam from United People's TV, and Nicky from West Ham Fan TV to get their thoughts.
I mean, poor Brendan. He was a lovely fella. I mean, the way they made him lose all that weight,
get his
teeth fixed, shack up with a new beard. I just thought that was scandalous.
It is harsh,
you know,
having to lose that.
Just because Billy Bean rejected them.
First of all, I'm deadly disappointed you got rid of Rodgers. Probably in the same fashion you were all disappointed when we got rid of Moyes. He wasn't good enough to lead you. He was taking you down the wrong path. Everyone knew that. Unfortunately, you've cut it off probably early enough before any more damage is done.
I've got to admit, I can't hate. It's an excellent appointment. Jurgen Klopp is a top-class manager. You saw what he did in Germany with Borussia Dortmund. He's a sort of manager, he's infectious, he'll make ordinary players better, and he's a massive step up on Brendan Rodgers.
Jurgen Klopp for Liverpool, and I know this might sound like I'm sitting on a fence, but it's not. I'm going to make arguments for and against, but he can be the make or break of Liverpool now.
He's a good manager. I like him. That'll wear off quite soon once they start making flags from bed sheets on his quotes when he says like, I like beans or something, and suddenly make that into a flag or whatever.
I wouldn't say I'm scared of Klopp. I would say Liverpool are on the right path now.
It's a great appointment for Liverpool, and I actually think that it's something that's going to bring Liverpool back up to be a force to be reckoned with.
The reason why I say that Klopp can either make or break Liverpool is he awoke a sleeping giant in Borussia Dortmund.
So, but again, back to Klopp, which is what we're here for. You know, yeah. Look, it's fantastic.
I can imagine that being on a bedsheet, back to Klopp, with the Back to the Future thing, because he's going to take us back to those glory days, which were around the same time Back to the Future came out as well. So
whether he'll be able to do it this season, that's another matter. He's still got the same players that Brendan Rodgers has got. Whether they'll be able to sort of play that real pressing game that he likes, not sure if all the players in that team are going to be up for that.
There's going to be a lot of hype around him, naturally. But he had a really bad last season at Dortmund.
The only downside we have to remember is that his last season at Borussia Dortmund was very, very poor. At one time, they were flirting with relegation.
This last season that they had, and I know Royce was injured for a long time, but last season that they had wasn't great. It wasn't great whatsoever. In fact, they was battling relegation for the first half of the year. They changed the goalposts on what they wanted to do,
and then they brought him back. He brought him back up. The other thing is, I think that the Premier League is a lot more difficult than the German league. In the German league, there's not as many tough teams as what he's going to come up against in the Premier League. So it might be a bit of a baptism of fire for him.
Do you think though he could be the German Mike Walker?
I hope he's the German Mike Walker. I'll be honest. I really do hope he starts walking around in those Mike Walker trunks when it's sunny at Melwood and they don't do very well. You know, when he blames everybody else but himself.
It's going to be tough. I mean, he haven't won the Premier League ever. Klopp says he wants to win the title within 4 years. Someone needs to tell him he's only signed a 3-year contract, so that doesn't really work out.
But listen, I'm not going to hate. A lot of Arsenal fans were hoping that when Arsene Wenger left, that Jurgen Klopp could be the manager to replace him. He's gone to Liverpool. Good appointment. Let's hope it don't work out.
Don't think you're going to be title contenders this year. Maybe probably not next year. You're still a couple of years away from it. He's got so much to do. But he's a man with, he knows what he's doing. He's working towards something and he's got a proven track record. I just hope it doesn't mean you win the league. Please no.
I think he can do great, but you know, there are signs that worry me, and you should be wary too.
We'll wait and see.
Who knows?
I hope he's a big fat failure and goes off back to the Germany.
Looking like Mike Walker.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
So there you go, there's the lads' thoughts. Mixed bag. Let us know your thoughts. Is Jurgen Klopp the right man to take Liverpool back to the top? Leave those thoughts in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the Ball Street YouTube channel for more great content.